Hello, today I'll be making some very delicious pancakes. We're going to be starting off with the ingredients. To a bowl, add 1 egg, a tablespoon of sugar, a tablespoon of oil, a teaspoon of vanilla powder, and a pinch of salt. Then you're going to want to mix the mixture until you have a light and creamy batter. To that bowl, add half a cup of 2% milk and keep mixing. Gradually add 2/3 a cup of all-purpose flour and 1 teaspoon of baking powder and keep mixing until you have a smooth, consistent batter. The total number of calories comes to about 631. 143 calories in 1 raw egg, 48 calories in 1 tablespoon of sugar, 120 calories in a tablespoon of oil, 0 calories in a pinch of salt, 12 calories in a teaspoon of vanilla powder, 61 calories in half a cup of 2% milk, 305 calories in 2/3 a cup of all-purpose flour, and 2 calories in a teaspoon of baking powder. If you add the Nutella spread as well, the total should come to about 650 calories. After everything is mixed together, you're going to cover with saran wrap for 10 minutes. While we wait for the 10 minutes to be over, I will be going over the chemistry involved in making pancakes. I'm going to start by explaining what kind of process making pancakes is and what reaction is involved in the process. Firstly, making pancakes is an endothermic process as it requires heat to solidify. Energy is required and not given off by the system. The reaction that occurs is called the Maillard's reaction. The Maillard reaction is a process in which the pancake gains its beautiful golden brown color. A chemical reaction between the amino acids in the proteins and the carbon and oxygen atoms from sugars. Later on, you will see me pour the batter onto the pan. The particles in the batter begin to excite, causing them to collide with one another. This is because the pan transfers heat to the batter, which is transformed into kinetic energy in the particles. As the pancake solidifies, the particles are brought closer and closer together. This decreases the effectiveness of the collisions as the middle particles are protected by the outside ones. The very obvious change in state would be the change of liquid to a solid, or solidification. Occurs when the batter is heated up. After the timer runs out, the batter is ready to be poured onto the pan. There is a way to speed up the process without changing the taste, and that is by changing the ratio of milk to the other reactants. Liquid evaporates faster than solids. Therefore, the more milk you add, the faster the pancakes form. Make sure your stove is on and the pan is placed on the stove. The main source of heat transfer in the cooking process is between the pan and the stove, known as conduction. If the molecules move too slowly with little kinetic energy or collide with improper orientation, they do not react and simply bounce off of each other. However, if the molecules are moving fast enough with a proper collision orientation, such as the kinetic energy upon the collision is greater than the minimum energy barrier, then a reaction occurs. After bubbles start to form on your pancakes, flip the pancake. In this reaction, the total entropy is decreasing. This is because the chemical reaction causes the liquid to solidify. Therefore, the entropy decreases as there is less disorder in a solid than there is in a liquid. The minimum energy requirement that must be met for a chemical reaction to occur is called activation energy.